Jimmy. Run along.
Is the creep still out here? Not even Terry wants to talk to creepy Steve Hoffman. He's the worst ham operator we've ever had.
Can you play him?
Sorry, what was that? What was the comment, sir?
Up the butters, that greasy, short, 282-pound, senile, old fuck with dementia out here still. The guy that Terry doesn't want anything to do with you whatsoever, Jimmy. Nothing to do with you. And you know that. You know he doesn't want anything to do with you. You know you're a louse, a loser, and a provoker. Oh, you're a heckler.
With you?
Oh, Jimmy. You're dumb. N6ZKZ said that. And I'm mobile. How about that? Go, Jimmy. Where did you go? You're out there for my pleasure. 27, and Jimmy's sitting in his underwear, dribbling on himself. That's sad, Jimmy. Do you need some help? Do you want me to help you out? Want me to take you to lunch today? I could, you know. I was at the store 5 times today. I was up at 4 o'clock. Oh, look it. Someone's calling me.
CC, tell him, get off the radio.
Very disturbed individual, that bug-eye.
Worst ham operator we've ever had.
I think you're the dumbest amateur radio operator I've ever seen. I've ever encountered in my entire 68 years of living. 83 years old loser gets beat up by Barry Goldstein. Barry's a great guy. Your neighbor can't even stand you. Terry can't even stand you. 99% of the users on the radio can't stand you. You get kicked off Spark. You get kicked off a Scrapper. You get kicked off of Simplex frequencies. Everywhere you go, they don't want anything to do with you. Kicked off a Rogers box. Because you're a dum-dum. Next door neighbor, Barry, beat you up. God damn it. What's wrong with you? Take you out to lunch, Jimmy. I'm in a holiday mood. Holiday mood, Jimmy. It's only so many days before Christmas, so many days before the New Year. What's your New Year's resolutions, Jimmy?
To beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, you couldn't do that with your hands. Or with my hands tied behind. If I had my hands tied behind my back, my feet tied up, you still couldn't do it, Jimmy. You know why? You're not capable of doing anything. You're not capable of holding a conversation. You're not capable of beating anyone up. You're not capable of beating yourself off. You're just a loser. Get lost. Kick rocks. Look at yourself. You can't even clean your teeth, your hair. There is none. You just look like the Tin Man on The Wizard of Oz on your best day. In other words, in short, Jimmy, you're a joke.
Go clean up that shithole that you live in. Fuck. Dude, I would be so embarrassed if I was like that. God damn. How can you live like that in total filth?
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Say again?
Go ahead with your traffic.
Oh, I was just talking about how Steve Hoffman lives in total filth.
Jimmy, why can't you get along with Officer Hoffman?
Well, he's the worst ham radio operator ever to be on ham radio, number one. That's certainly one reason.
I mean, is there any room in your heart to get along with him, meet with him, and shake his hand?
Get out of American people's business, third world dweller.
You know, Darwood, I would appreciate it if you'd stay away from my QSOs. Go ahead, Jimmy. Jimmy, go ahead. This is Whiskey Papa 3 Raul Lima.
Jimmy's in full agreement, third world.
Away from my QSOs, Darwood. You're not going to like the outcome if you continue this behavior. Jimmy, do you copy?
La la la.
Good morning, Steve. How are you doing today?
Fine. I've been to Home Depot and Lowe's and Vaughn.
You've done all that while KC6UBP just woke up, hungover, thirsty, disoriented. And you've done all that stuff. You're a very productive member of society.
I'm trying to be. And I've got a lot more to do.
Bet you anything. You know, the only thing Durwood has to do is wait for his pension money to come in.
Probably. You never know.
Copy that.
If you do just 4-year repair, that's $2,000.
Licensed. Well, that's 2,000 illegal dollars. Tax. You're not licensed, and you're not supposed to be doing that.
Not to mention, he probably collects sales tax from his clients and doesn't pay it into California. Just wonder what kind of scam Durwood runs in his compound.
I'm going to be looking for a helper this year about your size. You can crawl in confined spaces and attic. Given the fact that you don't have a job anymore, contact my secretary.
Secretary?
I have a full, complete LLC.
You can say the word.
Imagine, like, gets this time.
Durwood, you've never been compliant in your life.
We're just now firing up their heaters for the season. Discovered that they're not working.
Never been compliant with anything in your life.
Let's say the apartment complex has 16 units. 7 of them are bad. Well, do the math at $500 a pop. It's one resident, one structure. Now, Ron and I have been talking. I got some electrical work for him. I'm going to hire him soon, but you ain't working. You find yourself in a compromised position where you're not eating. Contact my secretary.
Big dreams there. Big dreams. You're a dreamer, and it sounds like you're hungover. Sounds like you're hungover. Not even 10 o'clock in the morning. You hungover. You're all hopped up, Durwood.
Do anything. He's double fisting right now, too.
I understand he's pissed, Steve, in this financial situation that I didn't offer him a position of employment, but he can't be crawling on his belly and in crawl spaces like attics and stuff. He fix that hunchback fatty deposit thing on his back. In fact, there's a video that's going on about that, about Steve. Perhaps maybe that should be uploaded to the Steve site.
Perhaps there, scumbag. Hood rat.
That's an excellent idea. Take and put that video on Steve's page, N6ZKZ.com.
Well, he's not around no more, so when I come out to get all warm and fuzzy and hot and bothered when you hear my voice, do you touch me?
Just get a hold of my secretary here. Not eat right, flip the light switch, it don't come on. No gas money because you don't work. I got a position for you. Your daddy, UVP.
Daddy. Sambo, get a life. Sambo. Aunt Jemima, hood rat. You know that, Aunt Jemima? You're the Aunt Jemima of ham radio. Outcast, Durwood. The outcast.
Darren, we understand it's a rough morning for you today, but why don't you take some time and rehydrate, come back in a couple hours, huh?
Yet never come back at all. I don't like you.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't you go join Cocksucker Stewart in his exile over there at Spark How about you do that, Durwood?
How about you do that?
Oh, I never hear you over there. I wonder why. I don't hear you on Scrapper. I know I don't hear the Bug Eye. They can't stand his ass. He's not tolerated over it. But you. Interesting.
Go anywhere at once there, Sambo. You got that? Put that in your crack pipe and smoke it, Sambo. One weird dude. Oh, I don't hear the Bug Eye. I go everywhere I want to go, which is not many places, but you know what? I run my own program, and I'm good at doing it. I'm really good at running my program. Run along, Darren. Beat it. Scat. Shoe. Run along.
This is WP3BL.
Genuine pieces of shit.
Durwood, why don't you take some time off, hydrate, do whatever it is, and don't come back here.
Retired. I take off all day. You're not retired, but you're taking time off. I think it's a direct result of your skill set and your pissy little attitude and you rub shoulders with the wrong people and they no longer needed you. They separated their paperwork from your paperwork and gave you your walking papers. Now here you are every day. I mean, you can tell you're lonely and destitute because as soon as the crack of the sun comes up, there's Earth on the repeater. Lonely. No job. No responsibilities. No place to fucking go. But on the radio with old men, we're retired, living on pensions, with the exception of Bug Eye. He had to sell his mama's house.
Copy that, Durwood.
Man, not to question the truth, not argue with wisdom. You're so goddamn stupid.
Roger that. Roger that. Fully noted. 9:47 a.m. December 3rd, 2024. Fully noted. Durwood, go take some time off, man. Go hydrate. Do something with your life.
I noticed that chick thing you be messing with ain't never there early in the wee hours in the morning. Never. With all this time on his hands.